What's going on, ladies and genitals? My name is Mark Roden. Welcome back to the channel. And today I am furious. You want to know why I'm furious? Because I already made this video, fully made it, had it downloaded onto my phone, but accidentally deleted every trace of it, so I have to do it again. I'm not happy about that. But anyway, today we're doing top 10 rear-wheel drive cars that you can buy for under $5,000. We're broke over here on the Mark Roden channel, and $5,000 might even be too much for you, but I promise, man, you got this, okay? $5,000, it might sound like a lot of money, like, oh my god, I have to save up $5,000 for one of those things. Bro, just remember the car that you want in your mind at all times. That's how I got the 350Z. I'm lazy too, okay? But I remembered that car all the time. I was like, I gotta get that car, and I got it. So you got this, man. $5,000, that's all you need to save up to get these 10 beautiful rear-wheel drive cars. Guys, if you want to support the channel any more than you already are, head on over to www.smoothstance.com/shop to pick yourself up a hat. I got a Nike shirt on, but we got shirts and shorts. It's about to get summer. You got to get into nice, cool clothes, you know what I mean? So go on over there, pick something up, and let me know if you do. I love you guys. Let's get right into the video. All right, boys. Number 10 is the Volvo 240. Listen. This little puppy, all right, to me is nothing special, but to everybody else, apparently it's the best thing in the world. Every comment section, Mark, where's the Volvo 240? Well, here it is. The car comes with a 2-liter inline 4, and it makes only 100 horsepower, but they're dirt cheap, okay? I will say you can find Volvo 240s for pennies on the dollar. They're incredibly cheap. They probably won't be forever, so if you want one, get one now. But as of right now, they're really cheap cars. Great way to get into drifting. They're a good platform to swap something into. The engine isn't great for like building power, but you can build power. I don't know, it's a good car. They're absolute beater mobiles. Like, you do not have to worry at all about crashing these things up, because like I said, they're so cheap, and you could just literally they're like built like tanks too. Everything about them is like bulletproof, so you can do whatever you want in the Volvo 240 and you don't gotta worry, which is cool. Number 9 is the Toyota Cressida, and this one's kind of weird, but it comes with a 3-liter inline 6 that makes 190 horsepower, which is pretty decent. It looks pretty decent in my opinion, at least when modified. Stock, yes, I think it looks kind of boring, but modified, it does look good. The one weird thing about this car though is it's very hard to even find them for sale. Like, once you find it for sale, it won't be that hard to find under $5,000, but they like never get sold. There's like just not a lot of them out there, I guess, and people just don't want to sell them that do have them, or maybe people just don't think that they're worth anything, so they're just sitting in their driveways. But just, I don't know, I mean, keep up to date on the Facebook marketplace for the Cressida if you really want one, because yes, they are under $5,000, but they're very hard to even find in the first place. But besides that, they're sick. They're once again kind of like a Volvo 240. They're a beater car. They're not anything really special. You know, they don't have the best engine. They don't have the best platform, but they're just a fun little rear-wheel drive car that looks pretty cool when done right. Number 8 is the Mazda Miata NA. You know it was coming. You knew it was coming. I tried not to put it on the list, but it would be criminal for me not to. This thing comes with a 1.8-liter inline 4 that makes 135 horsepower, and it is just a handling god. Like, most of these cars on this list are pretty good for drifting, you know, because I'm a drifting boy, so I like to put drift cars on my list. But this car is honestly not that good for drifting. It has a perfect 50-50 weight distribution, and it has such an incredibly short wheelbase that it just makes for kind of a bad combination. And it doesn't really like to get sideways too much. I mean, you still obviously can drift it. There are plenty of people that drift Miatas, but it's a little bit harder than a regular car. But this thing, where it shines, is the canyons, around the corners, around the twisties. Everybody says that the Miata is like a go-kart, and it truly is. Being in one before with my friends, it's incredible. Driving a Miata is just an incredible experience. Everybody at least has to experience it, and obviously some people want to own it for the rest of their lives. And so if you want one of these, pick one up now though, because these things are freaking skyrocketing in price. It's ridiculous. Numero 7 is the Ford Crown Victoria. Oh boy, people freaking die about these cars. It comes with a 4.6-liter V8 that makes 239 horsepower. And in case you don't know, these are like what the police used to use as cars. And so obviously they needed to be fast in order to keep up with some of the faster cars on the road. And so these cars were quick. Now, the one that I said is just the base model Victoria, but if you get the Police Interceptor version, which is actually cheaper than the base model, I think it goes up to like 280 horsepower, which is very good, because you can find a Police Interceptor Victoria for like under $1,000 at an auction. Not even joking. Like, you can get like a almost 300 horsepower car for like probably right around $1,000, which is an incredible deal. So it does make sense that people like them, but me personally, I hate the looks of them. That's why that's why it's not higher on the list. But I would be lying to you if I said that it wasn't good on power wise. If you just want like a big old car you can do some burnouts in or something, Ford Crown Vic. Number 6 is the Nissan 300ZX Z31. This car is freaking underrated, so underrated. It comes with the exact same motor as the Z32, a 3-liter V6 that makes 222 horsepower. But yes, it looks a little bit different. Okay, it doesn't handle as well. Okay, but it doesn't matter because it looks cool. It has pop-up headlights and it has the same motor in it, and they're dirt cheap right now. Now, recently on TikTok, I've been seeing a lot of people hype these cars up. So if you do want one, I would recommend getting one now, and I mean like now, because with Nissans, the second somebody says that they're cool, they just start rising in price. It's unbelievable. So if you really want a Z31, you need to buy one pretty damn soon, because they're probably going to start to get to Z32 prices, and it's not going to be fun. But I mean, the Z31, it's awesome. It's incredibly underrated. It's just like a Z32, just looks different and handles a little bit different. Number 5 is the Mazda RX-8. This car comes with a 1.3-liter 2-rotor that makes 212 horsepower, and that is exactly the reason why these cars are sitting under $5,000. If you don't know, the rotary engine that's in the RX-8 is incredibly unreliable. The apex seals will go kablooey, and all of a sudden your car will be like dead on the side of the road, and you're going to have to call a tow truck, and then Mark Rodin will show up, and I'll be like, you idiot. Why did you buy that? Number 4 is the Ford Mustang GT SN95. This car comes with a 4.6-liter V8 that makes only 215 horsepower, which is pretty damn low, to be honest with you, but the car is also a lot lighter than an average muscle car. They're more like sporty looking, which makes me love them. I love this, like the SN95 and the New Edge Mustangs are like two of my favorite Mustangs because they're so like tiny. They look like a sports car. They don't look like a muscle car. And even though I like that, a lot of muscle car guys I guess don't like that, but whatever, I think it's cool. All right, that's all that matters. And it comes with a V8. Like, yes, it only has 215 horsepower, but you know you can get more horsepower out of that motor. It's obvious. V8s are just like, hey, we have 300 horsepower, buddy, but we want 3,000. And so if you want to do that to your car, if you want to build up a freaking drag monster, then a Ford Mustang GT SN95 is a great idea. They're lightweight, shorter wheelbase. They look sick too, okay? I'm gonna be honest. I love the looks of the like sport car oriented Mustangs. They look so much better. Third place is the Chevy Camaro Z28 4th generation. Yes, I do think that the 4th gen Catfish Camaro is better than the SN95. And the reason why is because it comes with a 5.7-liter V8 that makes 305 horsepower. And that V8 isn't just your average V8. No, sirree, Bob. That V8 is a freaking LS, buddy. All right, get off me. The LSs, I mean, they're legendary, okay? LSs are just one of the best motors in the world to build. They're dirt cheap. They're reliable. You can get easy power out of them. They're amazing. Personally, I like the looks of an SN95 Mustang 10 times better than the Catfish Camaro. I think the Catfish Camaro is hideous looking. I don't like the looks of it at all. But performance-wise, it's amazing. I mean, it's just a freaking dirt cheap LS. You get a dirt cheap LS. You could just be flying around. And LSs are already pretty dirt cheap, yeah, but it comes in the car. So you don't got to do the swap part, all right? You just come, you buy it, you're just like, boom, LS that makes 300 horsepower. And 300 horsepower stock is still pretty good, too. And you can get way more out of this motor. Second place is the BMW 330i E46. That puppy comes with a 3-liter inline-6 that makes 225 horsepower, and it's okay. Here's the deal. I love the E46 for one major reason, but then I hate the E46 for another major reason. The reason why I love it is because it is like one of, personally, the best cars to get started in like the car community right now, in my personal opinion. I personally think an E46 is like a jack of all trades kind of car, and it's dirt cheap. It's better than an E36, which is obviously an incredibly popular car, and it costs way less. Makes no sense why people don't love these cars, but it's kind of in that like BMW gray area right now. But I hate the car for one other big reason. I don't like the looks of them. I don't like the looks of the E46s compared to like the E36 or the E30 or even the E92. Like, I just don't really care for the looks of the E46, but performance wise, like bang for your buck, E46 is a great deal, man. You can drift it, you can track it, you can daily it, you can stance it, you can do whatever you want to the E46, and it's gonna accept it. And I love that about it. And finally, first place is the Lexus IS300. I freaking love this car, man. It comes with a 3-liter inline-6 that makes 225 horsepower. And if you have a good memory, then you remember that that is the exact same motor and horsepower that the E46 had, except they're not actually the same motor, but you know what I meant. They're both 3-liter inline-6s that make 225 horsepower. And they're both rear-wheel drive. So it's honestly, between these last two, it's completely up to you. They're both honestly pretty good to modify to. The IS300 comes with a 2JZ that's naturally aspirated, and the 330i E46 comes with a 3-liter inline-6. I'm not even going to try because I don't know what it is, but I know it's a good motor and people do build them. They're both mediocre motors, actually. I keep saying good motor. They're not great, but they're both mediocre motors that you can get up to like 500 to 600 horsepower reliably, and that's good. They're pretty much exactly the same. If you like Japanese better than German, go with the IS300. If you like German better than Japanese, go with the BMW E46. Personally, I like the looks of the IS300 better. I like everything about it a little bit better. I like the 2J better, so I would go with the IS300. But the last two are honestly up to you. They're pretty much exactly the same, just different countries. But you guys, that is the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Imagine if I talked like that. Imagine if I was like one of those freaking channels that are like, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Mark Roden, and today we're gonna be looking at 10 cars under 5K. I would never do that, man. That would just be goofy. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all the love and support recently on the channel with the whole April Fool's joke, and everybody was so sad to see me leave, and that made me be like sad because I didn't want to like make you guys sad. I thought it would be funny. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm not going anywhere, obviously. I'm here to stay for the long run, buddy. All right. So thank you guys so much for watching. Das Vidania. Have a nice night.